Hey there. Saw Easy A the other day. It was good. It's about high school drama. It's a high school film, teenage angst, in the memory of John Hughes almost. It's a John Hughes film if John Hughes could still make films. It was good. I'm giving it a 7. Again, it's just about high school life. More specifically, a girl makes up a lie to help a guy out, a gay guy. Makes up a lie that they've slept together, and she gets a reputation, and she has to live with that consequence. And that's what the Easy A stands for. She's in the midst of reading Scarlet Letter for a class, and she puts a Scarlet A on her chest to make a statement. Again, it's your basic high school comedy. I thought it was a little bit better than most of them are. Again, I saw it because I could, and I heard it was very good, and I have a big crush on the reason to see the film, Emma Stone, and by far the highlight of the film, Emma Stone, and so I thought, why not? And I did enjoy myself. Again, I'm giving it a 7. It was funny, genuinely funny in parts, genuinely smart in parts. For being released for 4 weeks now, the theater was half full, mostly with teenage girls, but really a healthy crowd for a month-old film. And the crowd really enjoyed it. It was a crowd pleaser. And I thought, well, this is good that, at least these teenagers are seeing a movie of quality when they could be seeing some crap. So again, I think I admire teen comedies that have heart and wisdom and quality to them, because I think it's important for our youth to see quality films. The movie references all of the 80s movies that I grew up with, all the John Hughes pictures. I mean, it makes direct references, winking nods. Just talking about high school movie cliches and talking about the character, and it kind of wears thin on me a little bit. I wish that instead of referencing all of the cliches and the other movies, that I just wish that Easy A would have risen above the cliches instead of just doing the cliches and referencing the fact that these are cliches and they're in every teenage movie that you've seen. So again, it's very clever, but at some points I wish that it just would have dropped the act and tried a little bit harder. But again, a good film. But still, if you're from that era and you grew up with The Breakfast Club, you grew up with Pretty in Pink, Sweet 16, the John Hughes canon, then you will appreciate most of this film, a lot of this film. Stars Emma Stone. If you want to see a star in the making, then check out this movie. I think Emma Stone is really good. Really good. I think she's kind of popped up out of nowhere to be, I don't know, like the it girl. I think Hollywood is secretly in love with Emma Stone, and I think pretty soon it won't be a secret anymore. But she's on her way up, and she's very hot and talented and funny. So again, a star in the making, if you will. Also stars Thomas Hayden Church in a small role, but he's good. He's always good. Lisa Kudrow does what Lisa Kudrow does. I haven't seen her in forever, but God, she just has this manic energy where she makes me nervous, and she does her thing very well. Let's see, Amanda Bynes plays this super Christian. She was very funny. I guess she's the bad guy in the movie, but yeah, she was very funny. Stanley Tucci and Patricia Clarkson are her parents in the film, and they have the big acting chops going on, but they have a weird role for me. Even though I like both of them, I thought it was kind of odd here. I thought the parent characters were... all the family stuff kind of for me with her was odd. Whenever she was at school, I was okay. But whenever she was at home, it just felt a little false. Just felt a little hollow. I didn't really believe the family interaction. Everything was just too happy-go-lucky. They have an adopted child who's black, and sometimes they just play that for a joke, and I wish I could have known anything else about her little brother, her little black brother, but you know, you don't really get to. You don't get to see him interact too much. And mostly I just thought Stanley Tucci and Patricia Clarkson, even though I guess they were portraying typical California parents, I still didn't really think that people would act like that. But I do want to note that the teenage crowd in the audience really responded to the parent characters. So maybe the parents were there for the kids to laugh at, to think, oh, well, that's what my parents do. I didn't really identify with that, and I never really bought their relationship in a way. But the young girls, they really laughed a lot whenever the mom or dad did something. So I took notice of that and thought that maybe it's just, you know, I'm not the age or gender they're going for here. So there's that. But still, quality performances. Patricia Clarkson's never bad. I don't know who wrote and directed it. Will Gluck, for some reason, I want to say, but I'm not. Don't hold me to that. Anyway, I've never heard of the name before, but he's obviously smart and loves film, so hopefully that will come through in his next works. Again, a solid 7. I don't think there's any reason to rush out to the theater to see it, but I think it will make a great rental. It's definitely funny. I mean, I laughed quite a bit. And of course, if you have kids or if you yourself are under the age of 18, then I would definitely recommend it. I mean, you would probably enjoy it much more than I did, and I enjoyed it. So that's about it. Again, Easy A, good film. I wish it would have risen above the cliches that it so often referenced. I thought if it just tried a little bit harder, it could have been much better. But still, really good watch, really fun. Emma Stone, soon-to-be superstar. Good stuff. Quality watch. I give it a 7. That's Easy A. Thanks.